What is up, everybody? I just got done installing the EBC 15% stiffer heavy duty clutch springs on the Z125, and I'm riding over to a buddy's house for just a minute and figured I would kind of shake the bike down and let you know what I think about them. So initial impressions is you can feel a difference at the clutch lever, but it is you're splitting hairs on whether or not you can actually feel the difference. Let's try to clutch up a wheelie here. Get about 4,500. Yeah, you can feel that you don't have the same amount of clutch slip as you had prior to the change. Oh yeah. So again, at the clutch lever, I say I can feel a difference, but that may just be in my head. I mean, it is, if you're not wanting to do heavy duty springs, whether it be the 15, 30 that comes 30% stiffer that comes with the actual full kit that has different or new clutch plates, and I think somewhere somebody sells 60% stiffer springs, which is ridiculous. But with the 15% springs at the clutch lever, I feel like the clutch pull is stiffer, but it's very hard to tell if it actually is or not. And also, I'm used to riding bigger bikes, so clutch feel is just something that, if you got a whole garage full of bikes, after a while you kind of get used to just jumping back and forth, and so it's really hard for my left hand to tell the difference. I feel like it's slightly stiffer, but if you were putting off doing stiffer springs because for some reason you were afraid that it's going to make the clutch pull really stiff, don't let that be the reason you don't do it, because again, at the end of the day, we're splitting hairs. I really, to be honest, can't tell that much of a difference. Yeah, I feel like, if I'm being honest, it's a little stiffer, but it's not enough to matter. As far as performance, like I said, popping that wheelie back there, I would have never got that to come up that easy in second gear. You have to remember too, I'm running a taller front sprocket than stock. So the entire bike is stock, except for I'm +1 on the front sprocket, and I have now heavy duty clutch springs. So again, it's not that easy to pull up stock for me. I'm not that used to the bike. We only have 305 miles on it. So I've had 300 miles worth of seat time, but just the butt feel, I feel like I can definitely tell a difference. One place I know for certain that I could feel the clutch slipping is downshifting into turns at higher RPM. I feel like shifting from fourth to third, when third gear, as soon as you let off the clutch, is running back up to 9,000. So at like 45 to 50 miles an hour, if you downshift from fourth to third, you would definitely feel like a little shudder and shimmy in the bike. And that is the clutch slipping, because these bikes don't have a slipper clutch. We're doing 45 now. I'm going to just downshift on this straight and see how it feels to me. Yeah, that's solid. I'm telling you, before you could definitely feel a little shudder. The only time I ever did that prior to just doing it then was always in a turn. So I've got a turn coming up right here, and I'll run it in deep into that turn and then downshift late and see how that feels. So give us about 15 seconds here. Oh, smooth as butter on the downshift. Smooth as butter. definitely don't get any. We'll try it again right here. Oh, it's perfect. It is perfect. It wouldn't hurt to go with 30% stiffer springs, but the only kit I could find that included those 30% stiffer springs was a whole clutch kit. Still not very expensive. It's like $35 maybe from Steady Garage. That's where I got mine from. So I got, like I said, the 15% stiffer springs. It was 10 bucks. It took about 45 minutes. I'd made a phone call prior to starting, and then after I finished, I looked, and it was 47 minutes on the nose. So if you got all your tools laid out and you hit go on a stopwatch, it's about a 45-minute job, and that is taking your time with the job. 78 inch-pounds, not foot-pounds, inch-pounds on the 9 clutch cover bolts, and then the 6 pressure plate bolts on the inside that you take off to get the pressure plate off to get the clutch springs out. Those take 45 inch-pounds. So yeah, again, I'm rambling at this point, so I'm gonna let you go, but it's definitely worth it, and it's definitely worth it for the price. So anyways, I'll catch y'all on the next one.